Hello, my name is Ivan, and I'm a documentation engineer on the PyTorch team. With me are Svetlana and Sergey, and we're here to welcome you to the PyTorch Docathon for H1 2024. We are excited to have you join us in improving the documentation for PyTorch and its related libraries. This time around, we'll be focusing on two main repositories, that's the PyTorch repo and the PyTorch tutorials repo. In addition, we have some library repositories like PyTorch XLA and TorchFix joining us for this event. This is a great opportunity to learn about PyTorch and its libraries and to contribute to the documentation. The Docathon will start on June 4th and run for 2 weeks. The final pull request, or PR, should be submitted by June 16th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Issues will be posted on GitHub, and participants are expected to assign an issue to themselves and submit a PR within a couple of days for review. The issues are categorized into 3 levels of difficulty: easy, medium, and advanced. If this is your first time contributing to PyTorch, we recommend starting with an issue at the easy level. My colleagues will delve deeper into the specifics of how to locate, assign, and work on an issue. However, before you submit your first PR, you will need to fill out the Contributor License Agreement, CLA, which will pop up before you submit your first PR. You will also need to review the Code of Conduct, which you can find on the Docathon issues in the particular repos. So that is the PyTorch or tutorials repos in GitHub. All participants need to abide by the Code of Conduct. We'll also be using Discord for communication during the event, in addition to the comments on the PRs. This will allow us to stay connected and work together more effectively. We'll also have a kickoff event on the Discord on June 4th at 10 a.m. Pacific. So if you're watching this on June 4th at around 10 a.m. Pacific, head over to the Discord and we'll be in there having a live kickoff event and a Q&A session. To make things more exciting, we'll be keeping track of contributions with a leaderboard. Top contributors will be recognized for their efforts, so be sure to participate and show off your skills. Next, I'll hand it over to Svetlana to talk more about the PyTorch, and PyTorch tutorials contributions. Svetlana?
Thanks, Ivan. Hi, my name is Svetlana, and I'm a documentation engineer on the PyTorch team. I'm going to walk you through the contributions we are looking for in the PyTorch, and PyTorch tutorials repo. PyTorch has many functions that lack documentation. We have identified a list of such functions that are used frequently and created tasks to document them. Apart from that, you will find tasks from our regular backlog and a small number of tasks that we haven't completed during the last Docathon. To get started, head over to the Docathon H1 2024 issue in the PyTorch repo and read the instructions there. You will find the information about the Docathon start and end date and who can participate. You will also find that all the issues for this Docathon are marked with the Docathon H1 2024 label. This issue contains information about the difficulty labels, how to submit your PR, and so on. We have a similar issue in most participating repositories. In the tutorials repo, we have issues from our regular backlog, as well as issues that require you to test the tutorials. Those tutorials have lower than average rating. Your task is to follow the instructions to test them and post your findings in the issue. To assign an issue to yourself, post a assign to me comment on the task, and you want to assign it to the one that you want to assign to yourself. Then you work on the issue and submit the PR, which we will review as soon as possible. If you find an issue that is not actionable, describe your findings in the issue and tag one of us. Next, Sergey will talk about the contributions we are looking for in the participating PyTorch libraries.
Hi, my name is Sergey and I'm a software engineer working on PyTorch developer experience. As it was said already, for this Docathon, we want to include a couple of projects from the PyTorch ecosystem, outside of core PyTorch. And to motivate people to contribute to these repositories and not just to the main PyTorch repo, we will have the top contributor for each of these projects recognized separately, in addition to the overall contribution score. The first of these repositories is TorchFix, the project I have created and currently maintaining. TorchFix is a code analysis tool, basically a linter, that helps users of PyTorch to follow best practices and keep their code in a good shape. For this Docathon, there is one issue on TorchFix that includes multiple tasks. Each task is about adding information about one particular TorchFix rule to the README file. Every individual task should be relatively easy to complete, as most of the required information should be already in the code comments. To claim a particular task, just comment on the issue that you want to work on it. Then send a pull request to complete the task. Bonus points for any documentation-related issues you spot and/or fix in the TorchFix repository. The second project for the Docathon is PyTorch XLA, which enables PyTorch on XLA devices like Google Standard Processing Units. The PyTorch XLA repository is jointly operated and maintained by Google, Meta, and a number of individual contributors. For this Docathon, the PyTorch XLA team prepared a variety of interesting tasks, like verifying examples and getting started documentation on various hardware, creating a glossary of common terms on the topic, adding new examples of running different deep learning models, and improving documentation accessibility by updating diagrams to work in dark mode. So happy hacking, and I hope you have some fun and get some experience while making meaningful contributions to the open source ecosystem for the artificial intelligence revolution.